Hello everybody and welcome back to another vlog. On today's episode is going to be a little different. I'm planning on starting a whole new series and I think you guys are going to love this series. And this series kind of came up because I got a new car. Now the name of the series is going to be called What the Build. Now it's mainly going to be a lot of builds, but that's for the future. Today's episode is going to be on the brand new car that I bought. I've been saving up for this. I've been really hyped for this. It's been months, and then probably 7 months I think. Like prior, we ordered this in like September or something like that. I am really hyped. This is actually one of the very few in the state. There's other ones of course, but this is brand new, literally 2023, brand new. One of the very first in the state. I'm really excited to announce my new GLB 35. Yes, this is the GLB 35. I got the full black on black. It's fully loaded out. It's got the 21-inch AMG wheels, you got the AMG brakes, you got the AMG front grille and everything, and of course, you just can't go wrong with the black. Alright guys, well, so that was some of the key features of the car, which of course I definitely love, especially the front and the back. And don't get me wrong on them nice wheels. Let's go ahead and take it inside and see what we got. Alright guys, well of course we're definitely gonna go ahead and start it off with the key. Now Ben gives me a fully blacked out key to match the car. It's got AMG on it as well, so of course I love the key. Of course, don't forget Untamed. Let's go ahead and go inside. And of course, my favorite all-time thing about this car is actually the steering wheel. Because the steering wheel, you got the paddle shifters and you got the little knobs right here that you can choose and switch around. So and you got the Alcantara steering wheel, which feels amazing. Let's go ahead and start the car up and I'll show you guys these amazing features that we got. So as you can see, you can turn off traction right here. You can turn off auto on off right there, and you can change the switches of the mode of the vehicle. So you have, this is individual, this is slippery. Let me go ahead and zoom in on that. So you got slippery, you got individual, you got comfort, which is your regular, and you got sport, and then you got sport plus. And of course, I don't know if you guys just heard that, with sport plus, it actually opens up the Valvetronics to give you a nice smoother noise, and it opens up the intake system to give it a better flow. And so of course you have the full length display. Sound looks amazing. So you have all the features here, and you can also change how the steering wheel looks. So you can go right here, you got performance, you got trip, and then if you go all the way to the side on design and display, you can choose your classic, sport, super sport, and then understated. My favorite is actually sport and or super sport. Super sport actually looks amazing. There you go. You can even choose what to see right here in the middle. If you go downward, you got your horsepower, feet pound of torque, you got your dynamics, and so this just shows what level you're on, what mode you're on. So if you do this, it changes with it, moderate, sport, and stuff like that. Even sport plus, you could choose other features. And I love it. And it also even shows you your temperature. And right here, this will show your boost when you're driving. It won't show you right now, but yeah. And of course, we got this display. We could definitely go ahead and talk about that a little later. You guys can't see it right now. We'll probably do a nighttime shoot, but you have lights on each individual fan. You have lights over here, and you have lights on the entire interior, which nighttime looks just amazing. And of course, let's not forget the one and only Burmester speaker system that Benz gives with the AMG package. Sounds amazing, sounds phenomenal, and you have so much. Like I could talk about this for hours. Has a lot of features. And another interior feature that this car has, which is amazing, is the panoramic sunroof. You have two sunroofs, which you have this one right here, and I'll go ahead and open this up for you. You have this really long sunroof up front, and then for the rear passengers you have the sunroof over here, which is just an amazing view of the outside. Just beautiful, just beautiful. Mercedes has done an amazing job. And another Q feature, if we can go ahead and bring it up this way, is the interior lights. They literally look like chandeliers, which is amazing. You can choose this side or this side to turn on or off, or you can choose both sides to turn on or off. Just ridiculously beautiful. I think that Benz did a really good job on that. Really good job, Benz. Let's go ahead and go to the back. I'm actually really surprised on how much space that the Benz put in this car in the rear. Now, a lot of the times you see cars that, even though it's an SUV, they don't have much space. But again, Benz did it really well. And even though if you're all the way in the back, like for example, that's my seating arrangement, like it's pretty bad. But even it being all the way in the back, you can still fit a pretty large person. For example, like me, I actually don't have that hard of a time fitting in here. And as you can see, this is like really back. Like really comfortably person can sit here, and you can also sit comfortably here. You can of course change this, which is amazing. You can go far back, and you can even change this, go backward, so like this. So the person can really sit and relax here, and of course with the sunroof in the rear, you can change these up, you can put them down, put them up. And of course you can unlock and lock cars in the rear doors as well. So you have these options right here with the window, and you have amazing space for all your accessories. All right guys, and of course it wouldn't be a Benz without us talking about the engine bay. Now of course this is kind of a surprise, even though it's an SUV and it is a 4MATIC, and again it is an AMG. Now with this GLB 35, what we are looking at is a 2.0-liter turbo with a whopping 305 horsepower and 295 feet-pound of torque. Of course you got that with the nice turbo right here. You have the heat shield right here. You have the piping, and then you have the downpipe for the people who want to know what the downpipe is, you know, for me later. And of course you got this dope-ass 2-liter, just like VTEC, because y'all know I love my VTECs. And just a quick side note, if you want to go ahead and bring the camera right here, this engine mount is just as big as the engine, which for me is crazy, but hey, Benz knows what they're doing. And then of course, like as we said, I love how they go straight to the point. Like they don't waste any time. And I love this amazing stroke bar right here, and it's also got the AMG logo for y'all to know that it is an AMG, if you kind of forgot. And again, another AMG right there for people that can't see the fact that it's an AMG. And then again, another Benz logo right there, and it just looks amazing. And what's another amazing thing about this engine is that it's also in the GLA 45. Now the GLA 45 pushes an amazing 405 horsepower, and I believe it's about 400 or 390 feet-pound of torque. So this is the same engine, same outlet, it's just the same thing, but this one is just detuned. Wink wink, future modifications. And of course we have the, weirdly enough, I don't know why they put this here, but I mean, I'm not the engineer, but they actually have the ECU right there for you guys to know if anyone wants to know. And of course we also have the dampening suspension lines over here and over here. To be honest, not really sure what this is, but I guess we'll go ahead and figure out that next time. Benz, go ahead and shoot me a message and let me know what that is. Also, Benz, go ahead and sponsor me and please pay off my car. Thank you. All right, you guys, so I know why you click this. It's beautiful. It's a nice, sleek SUV. You think, oh, it's an AMG, but it's an SUV. Yes, engine produces a whopping 305 horsepower with 295 feet-pound of torque. Now, Ben says that this can go a whopping 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds. Let's see if Benz is true to their words. We're gonna go ahead and test this out and to show you guys exactly why you guys stayed for the length of this video. So I saw this car in the dealership, and this was at a different location, and I fell in love with it instantly. And like I said, this is a fairly new model. This is a 2020, no, not this one, but the GLBs came out in 2020. So this is a very new model. And I didn't know they existed. And of course I go into a Mercedes dealership, and I was just going with my sister just to take a look at some cars or whatever. And I just saw it, and it was almost exact same spec as this. It was black exterior, black interior with the black 21-inch AMG wheels. And I just fell in love with it instantly. And again, like, it just meets all the criteria for me. It's a 2-liter turbo, which means it's efficient, it's reliable, it's again great on gas, And it's an SUV, so it's got a lot of space. I could take my parents anywhere because my dad doesn't drive that much, so I was like, I'll just buy a nice sizable car, and they can fit in it perfectly. My dad can sit as comfortably as he wants with my mom in the back with no discomfort, and you know, they both are comfortable and everybody's comfortable. And on top of that, the trunk space is crazy. It's got a lot of space because on the outside the car looks a little small, but that's only because it's low. It's really close to the floor, so it just makes it look small, but it's not. Which that's what I love about it. Like, for example, and I'm not hating on these, but the G-Wagons, they look big on the outside and they look aggressive, but they got almost no space on the inside. But again, I love this car. And another reason, we ordered this 7 months ago, and when I ordered it, the completion date of this is January 12th, which is on my birthday, which is insane. And again, like the specifications, like I didn't build it, but I mean, I ordered it because it was already being built, but it was already being built to the specifications that I wanted. Shout out to Mr. Vadim at RBM of Alpharetta. He took care of everything. Thank you so much, my man. You just killed it. Thank you. And check him if you ever go to RBM of Alpharetta and you want to buy a Benz or any used dealership from RBM of Alpharetta, hit him up. He's a great guy. He takes care of everything. But yeah, that's kind of why I love this car. Again, it's just so much of the features that this car has just meets everything. And hopefully I plan on keeping this car for a long time, and it can help me, it can help my family. Hopefully it will help my future family. My friend Yusuf made a joke. He's like, bro, a car seat would look great in that. And who knows, maybe it might. And this is gonna be in a lot of videos, so definitely look out for it, and definitely look. And this is gonna be one of the very few, again, in the state. So who knows, you might just be looking at my car in the streets. And if you do, don't forget to say hi. I'm not gonna tell you to go away that I'm unpopular. I'm not. I love you guys. I love all the support, and I'm just really thankful. So thank you guys. It's not the end of the video, but I'm just saying thank you. I love this, bro. Again, like 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds. It's just an SUV to be able to do these numbers is insane. Like, it's a family car, it's an efficient car. Okay, ready? Bro, that was insane.
0 to 60 in 4.95 seconds.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Bro, see, bro, Benz doesn't lie. Yo, Benz doesn't lie. Hey, and it's on the spot too. 4.95 seconds, 0 to 60, with launch control, with 2 people, by the way.
And a whole bunch of stuff.
Because it's 38, and there's some stuff in the back. So there's 3,800 pounds. I'm 200 pounds. We already just hit 4,000 pounds. He only weighs like 30 pounds. Lightweight guy.
I'm about like 200 pounds. I'm like 180.
It's like bro, like we just added like almost 400 pounds on the top of the car, and it still hit 4.95 seconds and 0 to 60. That is insane. Wow, I'm literally falling in love with this car more and more and more. Wow, Benz really knows what they're doing. Bro, right now, even he can agree with me, and a lot of people will agree with me, Benz is killing it in the market right now. It's killing it, bro. Just wait until next year with their C63S. Just wait. And their E63S, by the way. I think you told me about that this morning. Benz is killing it, bro. Benz, hit me up. I got you. Anything you need, reviews. You can hit me with the car. So just a quick view on how to do it. So this is your traction control right here. So what you do is, or you can have it here, and then I think you also have the traction control up here. It's right behind right there, so you can see. So I'm going to choose it right here. So you have to hold on to it for your traction control to go off. Now it's off. And so what you do is you hold your foot on the brake, and you don't ease into the gas. You press on the gas, like you And now the launch control is activated. And that's how launch control gets activated. And then you just, of course, be safe. We are recording this in the streets of Mexico on legal grounds and where it is okay. So please be safe.